Moving on now, the US President Donald Trump is planning to host an expanded G7 summit sometime in September, but the president's guest list has unsettled some of his closest allies. The US president is in favor of extending an invite to expelled G8 member, that is Russia. Trump called the current lineup of G7 nations outdated. He has reportedly discussed a structural overhaul with 4 other world leaders. Russia, Australia, South Korea and India are likely to get an invite from Donald Trump. Now remember, Russia was part of the then G8 grouping until the year 2014. The country was then expelled after the illegal annexation of the Crimean Peninsula. Even during his presidential campaign in 2016, Donald Trump had called for Russia to be reinstated into the G7. But any decision on readmitting Russia will have to be backed by all the other member states unanimously. Moscow is awaiting more details about this proposal, but a Kremlin spokesperson said that Vladimir Putin is firmly in support of dialogue between Russia and the United States. American allies, however, are not thrilled about the prospect of Russia being reinstated. For one, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was the first to publicly oppose this move. He accused Russia of continuously flouting international laws. Listen in.
We've always been working with the United States to coordinate when we can hold this important G7 meeting. It's really important to keep holding these meetings and making sure that we are coordinating internationally in this time of crisis. Russia was excluded from the G7 after it invaded Crimea a number of years ago, and its continued disrespect and flaunting of international rules and norms is why it remains outside of the G7 and will continue to remain out.
Not just Canada, the United Kingdom has also opposed Russia's readmission. A spokesperson for Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that the UK would veto any move to bring Russia back into the fold.